Hey, did you see the doctor yet? What did he say? Are you pregnant?
I'm sorry, Casey, but no, I'm not pregnant. It looks like we'll have to try again next month.
Are you kidding me? For God's sake. Megan, how many times does this make? And you're still not pregnant. Even after all the trouble I went through this month, changing my schedule at work and everything. I'm doing my part, Megan. Why the hell can't you do yours?
Casey, please, don't get so mad at me. I'm not exactly in the best place right now. It was all I could do to keep from crying when the doctor gave me the results.
Pull yourself together, Megan. What do you have to be sad about anyway? I'm the one who can't have kids because of you. This is all your fault. So I don't want to hear any sob stories about you're sad or depressed or anything like that. Got it? I'm the victim. I'm the only one of us who has the right to be sad.
I can't believe you're talking to me like this.
And I can't believe you're such a useless wife. We've been married for 3 years already, Megan. 3 years. And you still haven't been able to manage 1 kid. All of my friends already have 2 kids.
Casey, I know how much you want kids, and I'm doing everything I can in order to make that happen for you. I don't think I deserve you talking to me like I'm actively trying to deny you kids.
Don't you remember what you said? Do or do not. There is no try. You're obviously not doing everything you can, because if you were, you'd be pregnant right now. Hell, you would have been pregnant 3 times by now. Do I need to remind you that I promised my mom that I would give her grandchildren as soon as possible? She's so anxious to see her grandchildren that she's already bought full sets of baby clothes, one for a boy and one for a girl. She said so she'll be ready for whichever comes first. But there you are, wasting my time and my mom's time by failing month after month, year after year. And the worst part of it is that we're living in the same house as them. So she has to be reminded of your pathetic failure every single day. I feel so bad for her.
Stop talking like everything is my fault, Casey. You were at the last appointment too. The doctor said that fertility issues are complicated. There could be any number of things preventing us from getting pregnant.
Yeah, I remember listening to that snake oil salesman. He's so full of crap. I'm never going to that godforsaken place ever again.
What? But Casey, he said that you'll need to come with me to the next appointment.
Well, don't wait up for me, because I ain't going with you. You can deal with him by yourself. Oh, and one more thing. Pack up your stuff as soon as you get home. My little sister is pregnant, and she's moving in with us, so our mom can help her after the birth. She's going to be using your bedroom, so you need to have everything cleared out by this weekend. You can go live in an apartment somewhere while she's here.
What? You're kicking me out of the house? Hold on just 1 second, Casey. Allison is moving into my room? Why haven't I heard anything about this before now? Now I have to go and look for an apartment to move into by this weekend?
Don't act like the victim here. Yeah, Allison's been asking about moving in with Mom and Dad for a while now. And maybe if you had managed to get pregnant like a real woman, then I would have had to turn her down. But this is the final straw. Megan, I'm sick of waiting for you. I just sent her a text right now so she can move in this weekend, so it's final. She said she's getting things ready right away, too, so you'd better hurry up and clear out your room.
I can't believe this. You can't just force something like this on me at the last minute. Are you at least going to help me get an apartment or something? I have no idea where to even look.
That's your problem, not mine. You're an adult. You can take care of it by yourself. You can't get pregnant, so the least thing you can do is find your own place to live. Actually, you know what? You don't even deserve to live here until the weekend. I want you out of the house tonight.
Casey.
Oh, and one more thing. Make sure you get an apartment that's no more than a 5-minute walk away from our house. You're gonna need to come here during the day to do all the cooking and cleaning for us. If I ever text you that I need something, then you're immediately to drop whatever you're doing and come to the house. Do I make myself clear?
No, that's all complete nonsense. You're kicking me out of the house, but telling me I have to come back to do your chores for you?
And what of it? You're still my wife, aren't you?
I can't believe this. I never thought you could be this cruel, Casey. If you're going to call me your wife, why won't you treat me like your wife?
Shut up, you little whiny brat. You don't get to talk back to me. Why do you think my mom's been asking me to get rid of you all this time? She said she gets sick at the very sight of you.
Wait a second, what are you talking about? Your mom wants me out? How long has this been going on?
Since it became clear that you were never going to be able to give her the grandchildren that she wanted. She's disappointed in you, Megan, probably even more than I am. You want to know what she said to me just the other day? If that woman can't even have kids, what's the point of keeping her around anymore? Hopefully, she'll get hit by a bus or something. Then you can marry a real woman.
No, I don't believe it. I've always had a completely pleasant relationship with your mom. But now you're telling me that's how she talks about me when I'm not around?
Do you get it now? I'm dead serious about this, Megan. Find yourself an apartment and move there tonight. And while you're sitting there alone in your dirty, small, smelly old apartment, I want you to do some serious thinking. Figure out what it is you're doing wrong and fix it. And then tomorrow morning, come back over here and get ready to work.
You're sure this is what you want?
What? Did you think I was joking? Yes, I'm sure. So hurry up and get packing.
Megan, are you alright? You look terrible just now. I want you to be honest with me. If you don't want Allison moving in, just say so. I mean, all of a sudden packing your things and moving out? It's going to be so terribly sad around here without you. Really? I can understand it would be difficult to live with Allison while you're struggling with infertility, so I'm concerned whether or not you're actually alright with this arrangement. Please, dear, be honest with me. Is this really what you want? Shelley. I mean it, Megan. You are my #1 concern here. If Allison living here would be too painful for you, just let me know and I'll tell her she'll have to make other plans. Hold on, Shelley. I was under the impression that you wanted me to move out. I don't understand why you're acting so concerned about me. You think I want you to move out? Yeah, that's what Casey just told me, right after he dropped the bomb on me that he was kicking me out of the house. He said I need to find my own apartment and come to the house every day to do your chores. So he wants me out, you want me out, and Allison wants in. I don't see what the point is in me trying to oppose all of you. Wait just 1 second, Megan. You mean to tell me Casey just told you about this today? But Allison's been talking about moving in for over a month now. Seriously? And what's that nonsense about you having to do our housework? Did Casey really tell you such a senseless thing? Yeah, and he told me that you feel the same way about me. You're disappointed that I still haven't been able to get pregnant, aren't you? So disappointed that you're hoping I'll get hit by a bus. What? I would never say a terrible thing like that. Back up, Megan. Something's not right. I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, you're right. I feel like we're not on the same page about this. I have no idea what Casey has been telling you, but I have never once expressed any desire for you to move out of our house. Sure, I would love to have grandchildren, but that's not my decision to make, and I would never dream of treating you poorly because of your fertility issues. If anything, I've been thinking that you and Casey ought to take a break from trying to get pregnant. If I've ever expressed a desire for you to get out of the house, it's so that you could relax. You could go stay with your parents, go see your friends, go on a trip together or something. Do you think maybe Casey misinterpreted that as you wanting me gone? I think that's highly likely, yes. Oh dear, maybe I should have been more careful with my words when talking to him about that. I'm so terribly sorry for all the trouble my carelessness caused you, Megan. No, it's okay, Shelley. I'm glad we could talk and clear up the confusion. I was totally convinced that you secretly hated me. Well, let me assure you, Megan, I definitely don't hate you, and I'm not upset about you not having any children yet. Both my husband and I love you dearly as our daughter-in-law. All that we want is for you and Casey to be happy together. Thank you, Shelley. But that son of mine, what is that boy thinking? How could he twist my words in such a malicious way? And demanding that his own wife move out and keep doing the housework? He's lost it! In any case, I should get looking for an apartment now. He said he wants me to move out by the end of the night. You don't need to do any such thing, Megan. This seems like a great opportunity for you to get the break that you need. Why don't you just go stay with your parents for a while? Or go on a trip with your friends like I suggested? Well, I'd love to, but I also need to help out once Allison gets here. You can leave Allison to me. I'll take care of everything. So don't worry about things around here. You just take care of yourself. I know you love to help out those around you, but you're going to burn yourself out at this rate. You can't help others if you collapse from exhaustion. If there's something you want to do, go ahead and do it. Thank you so much, Shelly. I think I'll do just that. I'm gonna have some me time. You're right. I think all the fertility treatments, doctor's appointments, and all that stress have really taken a toll on me.
All right, get ready to get to work, Megan. Allison said she just arrived at the train station, so go and pick her up. And remember, unlike you, she's pregnant, so be sure to take good care of her.
Sorry, Casey, but I'm busy at the moment. Why don't you go and pick her up yourself?
Excuse me? You're busy?
Yeah, I'm on vacation.
Vacation?
Yep, me and my parents decided to spend the weekend at a nice little bed and breakfast out in the woods. So say hi to Allison for me.
What's the matter with you? You can't go on vacation. You got a job to do. Any break time must be approved by me no less than a month in advance. I didn't kick you out of the house so you can get out of your responsibilities to me.
I'm sorry, I don't recall signing any contract with you to be your on-call maid, chauffeur, cook, etc. All I agreed to was moving out.
For crying out loud, if you spent as much time working on getting pregnant as you do running your mouth, we'd have 20 kids by now. If you're not even going to perform the bare minimum of your duties to me as a wife, then I'm not keeping you around anymore. You either come back from your vacation immediately, or else we're getting divorced.
Wow, the D word?
That's right, Megan. I've had enough of you. I only held back this long because I felt bad for you when I found out that you was as barren as Antarctica. But if you're not even gonna obey me anymore, all bets are off.
Are you really serious about that?
Uh-oh, look like someone's getting nervous. You should have thought about the consequences before you started acting like a spoiled brat. Think about it, Megan. What man is gonna want to be willing to take you in if I divorce you? An infertile woman at your age? You're gonna spend the rest of your life alone and miserable. Now, if you're willing to apologize to me and go pick up my sister right now, then maybe I'll change my mind. You've got two choices, obey or divorce. What's it gonna be?
I'll take divorce. Sign the divorce papers as soon as you can, please.
Huh?
I never thought that you'd be so willing to divorce me. This is great. You don't want to keep me around anymore, and I don't want to be stuck with you anymore. It's a win-win situation. It sounds like we should be able to reach an amicable divorce without the courts intervening.
Hey, wait a minute. You're happy? What are you talking about? Don't you get what's gonna happen to you if I divorce you?
I sure do. I'll finally be free from being married to the absolute worst husband on the planet. I don't need a man whose only talent is finding newer and crueler ways to insult me.
What did you say?
I left a signed set of divorce papers with your mom. Ask her for them. The courthouse is on the way to the station, so what if you went ahead and signed them now? You could submit them before picking up Allison.
What the? You already signed them? What's going on here?
Your mom is fully supportive of our divorce, too. Okay, I've got a massage appointment coming up, so I'm gonna head out now. Make sure you sign those papers as soon as possible. I heard the big news, Megan. That foolish son of mine just came to me crying his eyes out. It was so pathetic. He even begged me to convince you not to divorce him. My oh my. Well, are you gonna give me your best sales pitch to stick with your son? Not a chance! As soon as he said that, I gave him the biggest tongue lashing of his life and demanded he sign the papers on the spot. He just left to submit them to the courthouse. Wow, you mean he's really going to do it today? Thank you so much, Shelley. You don't need to thank me, dear. Really, I should be apologizing to you for all you've had to put up with. I thought that it wasn't my place to involve myself in your relationship with my son, so even when it seemed like you two weren't getting along too well, I held my tongue. I had no idea that he was treating you so terribly. It's okay, Shelley. You don't need to apologize for anything. I should have stood up for myself more. I felt like my fertility issues meant that maybe Casey was right about me. But thanks to you, I'm finally going to be free from his abuse. That's the best gift you could ever give me. You're such a strong girl, Megan. So don't worry about me. You just focus on taking care of Allison. I'd hate for her to have to deal with the drama of our divorce while she's busy having her first child. I suppose you're right. I'll let you know once things have calmed down around here. Maybe we could get together for a cup of tea sometime. I'd love that. I know a great cafe downtown that I've been wanting to go to forever.
Megan, please. Won't you take me back? I had no idea you were so upset with me that you wanted to get divorced. I'm sorry for all the terrible things I've said to you. Can we try and start over?
You're serious? You really didn't see that? Weren't there some pretty clear signs? You know, like how I would be crying my eyes out while you berated me every time I got a negative pregnancy test? That didn't make you think, maybe I'm being too harsh on her?
Well,
I told you how the fertility treatments were messing with my hormones. I told you that it was all really stressful, and I was having trouble controlling my emotions. I told you time and time again how much it hurt me when you criticized me for having fertility issues. But even after all of that, you still didn't realize how much damage your words and actions were doing to me? And now, after all that, you think that you can fix it with an apology and we can go back to normal again?
Megan, look, I'm really, really sorry. I mean it. It's just, I was under a lot of pressure, you know? I wanted to give my parents grandchildren. I guess that sort of blinded me to what was going on right in front of me.
Don't dodge responsibility for that. It wasn't what was going on in front of you. It was what you were doing to me.
I know. It was a poor choice of words. Just know that I really regret everything I did. So please, Megan, please come back to me. I need you. I have no idea what to do with myself if you're not part of my life. It feels like I don't belong anywhere in this world.
What? What is that supposed to mean?
My mom has been really cold to me ever since you left, and my sister has too. I guess my mom told her about the circumstances of our divorce, and she totally lost it. She was all like, "You suck, Cassie. You're the worst person I know. Don't even talk to me."
Well, I guess you've still got your dad then.
I wish. Not even he's taking my side. In fact, he just told me that he's going to kick me out of the house. I'm not allowed to set foot in the house as long as Allison is staying with them.
Wow, really?
He said no man would treat his wife like I treated you, is any son of mine. So he's not going to let me come back home until I learn how to be considerate of those people who are closest to me. And neither my mom nor my sister stood up for me. Can you believe that? How could they treat their own family this way?
I'd say they have the right idea. If my brother did what you did to me to his wife, I'd disown him too.
Come on, Megan. I'm in a real crisis here. We've been divorced for a whole month now, haven't you? You know, cooled off a bit? I can totally understand why you'd be so reluctant to forgive me after everything I did. But hey, weren't you happy to get a text from me just now? This is the first time we've spoken in a month. If the loneliness hasn't started building up inside you yet, it will soon. So before that happens, how about we get back together and work things out?
I would sooner eat a bowl of nails for breakfast, without any milk. You think I miss you? What idiot would miss living with a jerk like you? Being single again has made me the happiest I've been in years.
No way.
Without you around, no one yells at me, no one belittles me, no one mocks me, no one bosses me around. At this point, I think I'd be just fine staying this way for the rest of my life.
You might think that now, but I know that you're going to start getting lonely before too much longer. You'll be way happier with me than you would be all alone. And about kids, we could just kinda let it happen when it happens. No rush. You won't have to do any more of those fertility treatments for anything unless you want to.
I'll be happier with you? No, Casey, I know from experience that the only thing that comes from being with you is pain and misery. I haven't regretted divorcing you once this entire month we've been apart. If anything, I've been questioning why I ever thought to marry you in the first place. And now, after 3 years, you're telling me no rush for having kids? You're a little bit late for that. Honestly, a guy like you doesn't deserve to have kids. If you're willing to treat your wife like dirt, kick her out of your house, and to make her into your slave, what kind of father are you gonna be? Your parents were right to kick you out of their house.
Megan, please don't talk like that.
This is the last time I will ever speak to you, Casey. Never contact me for any reason ever again. And so help me God, if you try to contact me, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna tell your mom about it. Would you like me to do that, Casey? Should I tell your mom that her idiot son is being an obnoxious pest? If I did that, you would lose all hope of ever being let into your parents' house again.
Okay, calm down. Megan, you don't need to do that. I got it.
Good! Then this is goodbye. Have a nice life. We might both be alone from now on, but I think I'm gonna enjoy it way more than you will. After that, I never heard from Casey again. A while later, Shelly invited me to have tea at her place. We talked about a lot of stuff, including you-know-who. Apparently, he's still banned from their house. He's living alone in a nearby apartment structure all by himself. He still wants to come back home though, so he's trying to win their favor by doing a bunch of work for them. He goes shopping for them, takes Allison to the doctor, mows the lawn, weeds the garden, and so on. But in spite of his hard work, they're still not keen on letting him move back in. Shelly told me when he kicked you out of the house, there was no chance that he'd ever come back from that. He's not going to be allowed back into this house until the day of our funeral. As for me, I enjoyed my single life for a while, until I met my new husband. When I broke up with Casey, I swore off men for life. But for this guy, I think I can make an exception. He treats me like a queen and told me that he'd be fine without kids as long as he could be with me forever. But there's a funny story about that. I just found out the other day that I'm pregnant. It looks like I wasn't the infertile one after all.
Thank you for watching till the end. If you felt good about this video, like the video. If you didn't like it, let me know why in the comments. Subscribe too. Your likes and subs lead to our motivation. We have so many videos on our channel as well, so go ahead and take a look. See you in the next video.